This video is brought to you by Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket has just released a brand new YJack Mano dual port manometer wireless probe that goes with all of your other YJack probes. Find out more at yellowjacket.com. This is an interesting comment right here. Let's take a closer look. This is on my Is Side Work Ethical video that was released several months ago. It says from Aldo, WTF kind of question is this? This is America, the only country where it's easy to become what you want to be no matter what anyone else thinks or says. My side work eventually led to me having enough work to save up for an all-new work van, all my tools and equipment, license, classes and books, insurance, and actually become a licensed HVAC contractor in Houston. Without my side work, none of it would have been possible. No boss is ever going to be able to pay you enough to achieve all of that. My old boss even gave me a pep talk when he hired me about how he did it. I just followed in his footsteps. 1 year in business, and I am looking for my third service vehicle. Okay. Now, he said something in particular right there that would make me agree with him doing that, which is his boss did not care. The competition with your boss is the ethical dilemma, in my opinion. If you have a boss that doesn't want you to compete and you kind of go out secretively on your own and do that, I think that is unethical because you signed on with a guy, you work for a guy who pays you money and says he doesn't want this to happen. You work for him, but then I guess in your own time, you say, well, this is my own time. This is what I do. But I think that's something people say to kind of allow themselves to do this sort of thing. Now, I don't think it's necessarily wrong depending on the situation. We talked about it in the particular video. If you're a commercial tech and you want to do some residential, you're not competing with anybody. But just remember, there's certain laws to go along with this. Not laws as in legal, but then there's natural laws. If you do side work and you are undercharging for your work and you're robbing business from other companies have a problem with that. I tend to think that's not too big of an issue because you become inundated with work and you can't handle that much. So you're not going to actually take much away from another company. And I think after a while, people tend to learn their lesson about undercharging. You get swamped with work where you either cut back on the work or you do work poorly. And a lot of people, they do work poorly to try to earn more money, and it kind of implodes upon itself after a period of time. So I think this problem works itself out. I just think it's unethical to do something against the company you're legitimately working for out on your own. Secondly, if you're out on your own and you need a license you don't have yet, but you're working toward it, but you require it for the work you're doing and you're doing it under the table, of course, that's unethical. And I'm going to say that as someone who's done plenty of jobs without permits in my lifetime. And that's unethical. I absolutely did unethical things. Chime in, guys. I know that this was a hot subject when the video came out. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Aldo? We kind of agree because of his situation. But how would you handle this? How have you handled it?